There we go. Cool. Generational wealth in the building. Okay, cool. Again, guys, thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday night. I know it's 6, 7, 5 o'clock in some places. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in some places. So I want to thank you all for your sacrifice, for joining us on the call. Let me mute everybody's line. We had a situation to occur in one of our sister organizations, and it was a interesting situation. And long story short, there was a lot of competition, there was a lot of ego, there was a lot of jealousy, there was a lot of just bad energy. And you know, we just had to help resolve that. But I'm saying that to say, guys, if you ever feel like we're not adding value to the community and we're not looking out for you, please say something, because a lot of us are getting pulled in different direction. It wasn't something that I personally went through, but it was something that I had to help bring to something I had to bring a solution to, because two people were dealing with something, and that those two people affected an entire chat of over 30 leaders. So I want to make sure that if anybody ever feels some type of way, you know, if somebody says something to you wrong, please have enough confidence and enough courage to speak to that person. Everybody should have open ears and want to be able to communicate in a best professional way. Okay, mindset call, in a professional way. So make sure, you know, don't ever feel offended. Some people are going through things. Don't be mean and none of that to people. Just try to be as open-minded, and yet at the same time, if you've been through something, sometimes that person may not have had a bad intention, but it may have come off that way. Okay, so I just want to put that out because it's something I just observed in another chat. So anyway, I'm super excited, guys. I just want to let you know we're adding a ton of value to generational wealth. We have officially partnered. We pretty much have a trifecta going on where we have generational wealth, Retire Rich, and Trade Nation, and everybody's funneling through our system. I officially invited Trade Nation on Monday night, so you'll see some of people. You'll just see a lot of people repping the 40/40 Club. And I did another private call with Chad and some leaders today, getting them trained up to make sure that everything is flowing properly. So I want you guys to know you guys see a lot of hashtags of the 40 Club. I'm echoing. Can everybody make sure your line is included? I just swear I muted everybody. But Doran, can you mute your line? So I just want to make sure that everybody has, you know, you're just aware you're going to see a ton of momentum that's going to kick off. And that's the best opportunity for all of us to make sure that we not only get in and get the bag. Guys, the 40/40 Club is for everybody to start making profits ASAP. I mean, whether you just started today or you started 3 months ago, the chat is there for you to benefit from. Now, right now, we're probably about 2-1. I'm going to say 3-0 because I believe AU going to shoot back up. It was 2 pips away from the first stop loss, so it has not closed out yet. Hopefully, nobody over leveraged their account. But at the end of the day, it's a way for people to get involved in trading and field trading and start making some profits. And just understand that we want people to win on both sides. We want you to get in here and win and learn the skill set. And we want you to get in here and win and start being able to place trades. Okay. So what we're going to add, first and foremost, I want you guys to know that we're adding, I'm looking for a mouse. We're going to add 2 trading calls. Okay. We're going to be adding 2 trading calls to our calendar. The first call, as we all know, is on what day? What's the first trading training? It's been the same since last June. Somebody can drop in the chat box what's our trading call that's been popping off for going on a year here soon. Every Sunday, right? So that call every Sunday, thank you, Savant. That call is every Sunday, and it's been moved to 4 p.m. Actually, it's back at 4 p.m. It was always at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock every Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share my, well, let me get to the screen. I'll share it. Every Sunday at 4 o'clock, we do a trading training. How many of you guys have learned something from the trading call on Sundays? If you ever learned anything, and no matter how big or small, drop a 1 in the chat box. The trading training, okay? Every Sunday, right? Perfect. Let me open up this window. Let me show you guys what we got. So every Sunday from 4 to 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a trading training. Now, on top of that, what we're getting back into our original regimen is that we're going to be intertwining that meetup. We stopped the meetups probably like the end of last year, maybe like October-ish, maybe a little earlier than that. We're going to implement the meetups again. So every Sunday from 4 to 6, the trading training is not only going to be online, and if you're in the local area, if you're in the local states, we're going to have you come out to either downtown Atlanta in Midtown, or you can come out to Austell over there by Six Flags over Georgia. Every other Sunday, we're going to be rotating those locations, okay? Now, if you're out of state, what I would love to do, for example, Aaron, he has a couple of the team up there. I would love to just fly out there one Sunday and train from there, hands-on. Or I could choose a midday, one of the midday trainings, okay, to do a hands-on training. Aaron, I want to thank you again for stepping up and doing some trading trainings. I don't know if he's on the call, but yes, I do. I see you. You know, trading training. So how do you guys like 4 to 6, and it's going to be hands-on meetups. So if you're in the local Atlanta area, or California or Texas or Florida, it doesn't matter where you are, guys. That doesn't limit you from me being able to touch you. Okay, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm not Atlanta, I won't be able to get there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know the local Atlanta people, we want to start a regular regimen, but at the same time, if you're out of state, you guys see me travel all the time. There's nothing for you to say, yo, B, let's link up. Okay, I can take a quick book a flight, preferably in the middle of the week because there's not a lot of traffic going on like that, and I can come out and then we can just have a training. Okay, you don't have to have, it could be me and you. Don't have to worry about, oh man, I don't have a lot of people here. I don't care about all that kind of stuff. That's not where my head is at. I want to make sure that everybody is winning. Okay, now what I want to show is the calendar here. Okay, this calendar is pinned in our Generational Wealth Telegram group. Okay, it's pinned in there. You have to click pinned message, and it's going to bring up a text. When you click on the text, there's a Google link. This Google link is inside the text, okay? What does it say? Every Sunday from 4 to 6, these are the locations and the addresses. We will let you know which address we're at each Sunday. Next Sunday, I will let you guys know which one it's going to be. Then after that, it's going to be followed by an orientation call. So anybody that's new that you guys are bringing into the organization, please let them know every Sunday at 6 o'clock, we're going to have one of our mentors and leaders that's going to walk you through any Q&A. It doesn't matter. So let's say you brought somebody in and you're still new, you don't know what to do. Well, just say, hey, listen, we have an orientation call every Sunday at 6 o'clock. It's not going to go all the way to 7 if it's not needed, but it is there every Sunday. And we want to help. We want to hope that some of you leaders will pitch in and rotate. It's not something where you got to be a master trader. It's just like how to open your broker account, how to do your MetaTrader 4. Maybe there's things that people are missing. I mean, most of the time people don't miss it, but we just want to make sure the call is available in there, okay? Be right after the trading training. Then every Tuesday night, we do the mindset call. I'm sorry, let's go through the schedule. Then every Sunday night, our main call right here is a 7-figure mentorship call with the company. For those of you who are wanting to expand your mindset, and those of you who are focused on the referral side as well, you definitely want to get on the 7-figure mentorship call because there's a lot of training and there's a lot of personal development and words of encouragement that flows through that call. Then our sister organization, Trade Nation, they're doing a call every single night with our chairman, 50 Chad Thompson, at 9 o'clock. Then on Monday nights, I'm just flowing through the stuff real fast, guys, so you know what's going on. We're going to be implementing a trading presentation call, okay? So every Monday and Thursday, I need some of you leaders who want to start doing a presentation, shoot me a text message, say, B, I want to be able to do that presentation. I remember Latasha Tate, thank you again, Tate. She took the lead last year. She was on that call every single Monday night at 7:30 sharp, sharing the plan, sharing the vision. And then we all rotated. Key Aaron, a lot of us was rotating the calls throughout the week. So I need somebody who wants to step up even on Thursdays. What does that mean? So if you don't have a video link or whatever it is, guys, you can refer people to hear somebody's voice and see them sharing the plan, aka sharing the education, some Mondays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Okay, the call won't be no more than about 30 minutes long. If you would like to add some value, let me know. We can update the calendar, add you to the calendar, okay? Now, twice a month, there's going to be a social media training with a marketing expert, phenomenal young lady, automation. She does app building, development. She's also almost one of our newest P600s here soon. Her name is Bree Kemp. She's going to be doing a social media training she's going to be doing it twice a month, guys. She's a phenomenal young lady. She helped actually brand Chad. She's built major corporations that you guys don't even know about. She's working with a lot of celebrities. So twice a month, she's doing a social media training. So you definitely want to plug into that. We will confirm the time here soon. So you'll have that. I also will be adding a social media. Well, I'll be hitting on the social media training like I usually do within the builders call on Fridays. Okay. Now Retire Rich. Y'all know that call every Monday night with our leader, Rhea Jones. Our mindset call every Tuesday night at 9:00. And then I'm going to be doing a day training call. I'm going to go ahead and move this now. On Tuesdays. Why is this still going? On Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing a day trading training. It's not going to be as deep as it is on Sundays, but it'll be enough like Q&A. If you ever want to plug in the middle of the day, I'm looking at Tuesdays to do this instead of Wednesdays because I want to be Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Okay. So that'll be at 1:00 Eastern time. What does it say right here? Eastern time. Teacher, everything is Eastern time, 1:00. Okay. Tuesdays at 1:00. If the time changes, please look in the chat and be on the lookout. Okay. And then we have 2 calls on Tuesdays. I might think about that. Wednesdays, we have a presentation in Atlanta. I'm looking for something. Oh, okay. So Thursday nights, I got to add this. Thursday nights, one of our team traders, her name is Latoya Johnson. She reached out to me. She's like, B, I would love to add some value to the community. So we're going to be doing a trading training at 10:00. I'll be helping her out through that process, mentoring her and helping her make sure that she's helping you guys to address all questions that you possibly will have. And she just wants to be a beast. So she said, you know what, why not teach people what I know? She's been with us for a few months here now, and every Thursday night at 10:00, ladies and gentlemen. So you definitely want to tune in to that. So you got Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays for trading training. Okay, I'm not finished. I got more value coming for y'all. All right. And then we got our regular builders training that's been there every single Friday at 7:00. I may push it back to 8, but let's leave it for 7:00 now. And that's it. Okay, that's the first part I want. That's 1 out of 7 things I want to tell y'all about real quick. Okay, how y'all feeling about it thus far? Sundays, meet up, trading training, 4 to 6, orientation call. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, trading training. We have our twice a month social media training. Okay, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on so nobody won't be blindsided. Okay. Okay, cool. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? You got to unmute your line and let me know.
You're good.
Okay, cool. So that's for the calendar training. Remember, that is in the Telegram group, ladies and gentlemen. It's pinned in there for a reason. All right. Then what do we have next? Social media, day training. The signals, we know the signals are live again, 40/40 Club. I will be adding more signals to Generational Wealth Chat as well. Don't y'all go telling nobody that. And then the 50 families. Okay, I'm missing something. Very important. I can't think of it, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, this is very important. Okay, so the Generational Wealth website. Generational Wealth website. So a lot of you guys are on the Sunday training. If you were on the Sunday training for trading, please your lines in the chat box. If you were on the Sunday training, please drop some in the chat box. Now, a lot of you guys know me a lot of people are starting to know me for something called instinct technique. Okay. Well, what we realize is that we got to remember there's a foundation, there's a process that you have to develop before that technique even makes sense. So about 2-3 weeks ago, we went over how to break down the chart from top to bottom. So we did it again. On Sunday, I did a thorough training on how to analyze the chart. So everything that you're learning in the academy, the basics and the technical analysis, watching the IML TV, all those educators, guys, this is basically everything compiled in a 2-hour training. Okay. So, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're collaborating what you see on the website with what you see in the back office to make sure it all flows together and just kind of meshes together and makes sense. So what I did was not only do you have the Sunday training, I'm telling you that training is phenomenal. It's thorough. It's a breakdown. I don't know if whoever was on the call, do you guys feel like that training was valuable? Did you receive some value in that call? Did you receive some value in that call? Yes or no? If not, I'll get it right the next time. So that training is going to be up. It has been. I have uploaded it to the website. And now the link is called the Six-Figure Trader, because I want you guys to go ahead and put that in your mindset of who you are already. Don't wait till the results show until you believe it. If you don't see it here already, it's never going to show. Right? That's just like thinking, oh, I never believe this. I never trust this person. So if you never trust that person, you're never going to trust them now. So you got to believe it now for it to manifest. Okay. So even if it take you 6, 12, 2 years, 3 years, guys, to build a 6-figure trading account, Christopher Terry said it best. I put it in the chat. Generational wealth takes time, years. And I love the fact that he started his thing with generational wealth. It takes time. It takes years. So learn the trade, stick to it. Do not become jealous. Do not compare yourself. Do not compete. And I'm telling y'all going to see people in this company that's making a lot of money, but that doesn't mean they're sustaining this money. I've had several traders who can make $1,500 in one day and can blow it in the next because they don't know how to sustain it, because they have never mastered emotional intelligence. Never. The rule, they've been having this thing that says like 87% to 97% of traders can never get out of the emotional intelligence jail cell. That's why they can never create that wealth that they want long term, because they're too busy being emotional. I preached on Sunday. That's how we open up the call. Emotional intelligence. You got to go find you some books, put some audios. It doesn't even just apply to trading, guys. That's life. That's why one of our sister organizations just had a whole deal yesterday, because nobody has emotional intelligence. Why not? Because they're not studying. They're not reading the 10 pages a day like the 21 Days of Growth says. They're not following the 21 Days of Growth. You got to suspend emotions. Why are you comparing your journey to somebody else's? Why are you sitting there hoping and wishing and praying that something is going to happen? See, if you believed already, you wouldn't be worried about what's going on the other side. You wouldn't be worried about. You got to put your time in. A lot of people are getting lucky. So lucky. A lot of people are over leveraging the heck out of their account with the 40/40 club. So that's why you see people making money as well. Right? I know a guy had $50 in his account and put $3 on a trade. And luckily it went the right way. If he called AU, he'd be sick right now. Right? So anyway, I just kind of went off on a trade just quick. But listen, it's on the website, so I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So go ahead and manifest. I am a 6-figure trader. Stop waiting for the physical. Right? This is the website. If y'all don't know, everybody should have funneled through the website. The 21 Days of Growth, right? Well, this is what you have here. 2 sections today. 6-figure traders on the call tonight. If you're a 6-figure trader, drop some 6s in the chat box. Drop a 6 in the chat box if you claim to be, and you believe, and you know without a shadow of doubt that you're not going to quit. You're not going to give up. You're not going to get weary. You're not going to allow people to discourage you because of what they have going on. You have claimed it. You believe it. You're going to make sure it happens with every bit of your inkling. You're never going to quit until they snatch Forex out of the App Store. Okay? Push forward until they take Forex out of the App Store. Okay? Now, what do you have here? 6-figure trader. That's what we are. So let's go ahead and speak it. All my 6-figure traders on the line. This is, I'll tell y'all, y'all might be able to see. No, you can't see the password. I will drop the password in the Telegram group. Okay? Here it is. Here it is. Traded basis. This is Sunday's call and the instinct technique. Woo, that's the bread and butter. But you can't get no bread and butter until you churn the milk. Until you grab the cow, right? You got to go through the basics. A lot of people want to sit down and talk about the instant. I don't want to talk about trading with you. I want you to get in here and learn what trading even is. What is a pip? What is a 4-hour time frame? What is the weekly time frame? What is a trend? What is support and resistance? What are pullbacks? What are PRFs? What is all that? PRF, guys, if y'all don't know, if you haven't been on the training, it's pullbacks, retracements, and what I'm missing, y'all, flags. All right, it's all the same word. Get in here and study the basics alongside the academy, the technical analysis, and the educators. Guys, I promise you, you will learn how to trade. How do I know? I have a lot of people who I have personally trained who know how to trade. We have also a lot of people that I've sat with for 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, who've been trading for at least 6 to 12 months. And I sat with them and showed them the instinct technique. And now their entries are insane. What are they working on now? Their emotional intelligence. That's a whole other class that I'm not going to do. Emotional intelligence. I can teach you perfect entry, Key Rich. I can teach you perfect entry, Rogers. But you got to master emotional intelligence throughout every aspect of your life. You will not be a successful trader if you are not successful emotionally in your life. I'm telling you, I will put $1,000 on it right now. You will not be a successful trader if you do not know how to sustain your emotions in your real personal life. How do I know? Because y'all ain't reading the books. You're not studying how to develop it, right? How do you learn how to read and write? You study, you beat on that skill set. How do you learn how to drive a car? You study, you read, you hit the bumps, you hit the curves, you might have an accident or two. You keep studying and making the mistakes. Why do you hit the curve? Why did you have an accident? So you can course correct along the way, right? I promise you guys, you have to study emotional intelligence. Please, please, please. Trading psychology, please, please, please. I keep it on my wall. Please, please, please. Please study it so you can be a six-figure trader. Most people are traders. They just are not consistently successful because they got so much emotion built up and it's interrupting the decisions that they're making in everything. They impulsive shopping, impulse everything, right? Oh my God, so-and-so made some money today. How come I didn't? Oh man, how he made $80 off that trade and I made $8? Why are you even looking that way? Make $8 a day. Nobody is doing that from their brain. They doing it with their hands and their feet, and they're tired and they're exhausted, and they go home and they watch TV every day and wait for the clock to hit in the morning. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep preaching today. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna go off like that. I'm just telling y'all, I want y'all to succeed. Please just follow the system. Okay. So if you guys like the flow of what I've shared thus far, we got the trainings, we got the calls. We're just trying to add more value, guys. If you like what's happening thus far, please show some love in the chat box. Please show some love in the chat box. Don't leave me by myself. All right. Now, I want to take a second and pause and let you guys speak because it ain't about what I'm doing. It's about what you guys are about to create. So if somebody wants to unmute their line for 20 seconds and share your insight, your feedback real quick, what you like, what you don't like. So, because at the end of the day, we're doing this for everybody. This ain't got nothing to do with Be Real. This is about what can we do for Broderick, for Chelsea. What can we do for you guys? So please unmute your line for 15, 20 seconds. Please share your value and we will keep rocking and rolling.
Hey, B.
I love it. Having all that extra value, and having those partnerships with, the trifecta, you know what I mean? I can't wait. I can really see where everything's going, and I'm just loving all the extra value. Thank you very much.
Hey, B. I think it's very simple, straight to the point, and it's going to take us to the next level as a team. I personally have already used that sauce today, and it worked very easy. So, don't take that for granted, man. Get on this, use that information, use it to a T. Don't do anything extra. Just use it, just how she set it up. She's where she is for a reason. So just use it, and don't do too much. Just keep it simple, and you're gonna take the business and generational wealth to the next level. So I appreciate you, B.
Two more.
Hey, B. Taj here. I just want to say this is definitely a no-brainer. If you follow the system, you cannot fail. I was actually in conversation with someone who graduated college, started their career, but was actually on the line with Sally Mae. And she said, I'm feeling very emotional now in regards to my student loans. So once again, this is a solution to a world-class problem, which is lack, which is poverty, which is debt. And if you follow the system, you cannot fail, and debts will be paid off and eradicated, and we will go all the way to the tip top and be six-figure traders. Thanks, B.
All right, Minister. Let's take up an offering now.
Let's do it.
Love it. One more. Who we got?
Hey, it's me. This is Latasha. I just want to say, you know, I definitely appreciate everything that you're doing, B. You basically have set us up for us all to be successful. Um, and everybody has the opportunity to really build on their skills and their strengths, because uh, like you were saying earlier, when you teach, you learn twice. So it's just a good opportunity for everybody to participate, and I'm ready to go. So thank you for everything you do.
Boom. Yes, ma'am. And guys, I'm gonna tell you how it works, because Latasha Tate, when she started sharing this information, we all was fumbling over our words. We didn't know what we were saying. We didn't know what we were doing, but we trusted what our mentors told us. And then I can tell you, 2-3 weeks down the road, she is rocking, she is rolling, she's super confident and making sure that people know about this. So I can see that, guys, if we follow a system, if we just, like Aaron said, just keep it simple, just copy it. Copy, paste, and profit, literally in the spiritual. And by a verbal, you will create it. Copy, paste, and profit, not in trading. Copy, paste, and profit the system, guys, and you will help everybody on this line share what they want financial freedom to do for you. Please don't quit. Don't give up. You may have a delayed process. There will be moments and trying times, but don't you ever quit. Please don't ever quit on your process. All right. Now, the final thing I want to share, Aaron kind of just Aaron just kind of said it out. I haven't shared that part. The last piece is for my builders, my what I call my ministers, my economical ministers. I'm not going to do it builders trading. I'm just going to show you guys what we have. So we have the 50 families. Where is it? The 50 families guide. There we go. 50 families guide. So what we did is something that we accumulated and just really just snatched away a lot of things and made it super, super simple. So for those of you who do want to participate in the referral side, where you're bringing people in so they can come in here and copy, paste, and profit with you, so you guys can sit around the coffee table or the kitchen table and learn the skill of trading. For those of you to help other people learn this education and really get in here and become educated, just like Taj just said, people are having failed marriages because they don't have an extra $500 a month. But if they can come in here and invest $200 and flip it and flip a $10, my sister, she opened her trading account with 15 and she just made $4 today. Or I got another gentleman that made $80 today. Like, people are making income, guys. So if that's something that they can create and add to their household, then why not be the voice? Okay. Everybody's not going to be the voice. Just do it from the kindness of your heart and from your willingness. Okay. Never feel like you're obligated to do this. Now, this is the 50-50. This is the 50 families, guys. Now, for those of you who are in the Success Partners group, that's going to be a huge change in there. I'm about to gut out the Success Partners group, because what I want to do is really, really challenge everybody. I'm about to challenge everybody. So I'm going to remove probably everybody. I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about to remove everybody out of the Success Partners group. And that we want to do is, because we got a lot of people over there that's not really doing anything. So I want to move a lot of people out of the chat. Let's move everybody, whether you're doing the work or not. You know, we're going to create a clean slate. So every single time you bring somebody into generational wealth, you will get added into the Success Partners group. Okay. We just want to challenge people. Okay. There's no offense. There's nothing like that. I just kind of emulating what my mentors are telling me to do. Okay. So if you really want it that bad, let's make it happen. Okay. Now, what we have here, I'm going to do 30 seconds real quick. The 50 Families guide basically tells you step-by-step guide on what to do to make sure people get this information the best professional way, okay? I'm also going to do a training on this on Friday. So if you all who are all in and those who want to share this information, please be on the call Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern time, okay? It will be recorded for those in my family overseas, okay? Now, you have to buy into the vision. You can't just buy into the vision and the activity. You have to buy into the text messaging, the calls, the meetings, the presentations. You have to pay the price for freedom. What is that? Well, there may be sleepless nights. See, some of you guys are too busy hanging out and worried about what your friends are doing. Some of us are so committed to things that's not even taking us to a next level in our life that we haven't even realized it. So sometimes we have to take a step back and reflect about what can take me to where I need to be. Well, guys, this is the third source of income. Why is it the third source of income? Because you're learning how to trade for yourself. That's your source of income. That's you fishing. Second source is the 40/40 Club, and the third source is you doing the referral program. Okay, so this company has 3, 4, three ways for you to earn income. Actually, it's 4 ways. The 4th way is the other products and services that they have. All the copy and paste apps and all the scanners, okay? There's 4 ways to create streams of income in this company. How many streams are you capitalizing off of? That's all I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Now, get your calendar, know your personal roaming link, and da-da-da. I'm not going to go by this step by step. Let me just say this. If you are ready to fire your boss, pick up the phone and start dialing. If you have bills, if you're behind on your bills, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, get inside the academy, get on the team trainings, get on the calls. It's not going to happen overnight. I know you get weary. I know you get discouraged. I know life happens, but guess what? Nobody cares where you're at. I'm going to tell you why. Because we all go through the exact same turmoil, the same grief, the same pain, the same loneliness. So what do you need to do? First and foremost, if you're ever going through anything, you need to go to God in prayer. You need to call on God. He is the only person that can save you through your challenges and through your trials. Do not depend on people. So when you see this call to freedom in the physical form and it's earthbound, you guys need to make sure you understand that you're making the sacrifice. You're paying the price because you're tired and exhausted where you are today. If you're not tired, I'm going to tell you why you're not tired. Because you haven't made the call, because you haven't been on the team training, because you haven't placed a trade yet, because you haven't put yourself in your practice account, because you haven't funded your live account. You're not tired yet because you haven't created a meditation or sacred space. You're not tired yet because you haven't created your gold card like the 21 days says. You're not tired yet because you haven't created your personal development environment like the gold cards, like the 21 days of growth says. You're not tired yet because I haven't got a 3-way call from you yet. You're not tired yet because you haven't asked any trading questions on the Sunday call. You're not just saying that you have to ask questions, guys. I'm just saying people don't show up on the calls, but yet they won't help, right? So I'm just saying, if you want to have your freedom, you got to break the chains. And what are the chains? You are your own chain. Some of you guys have locked yourselves away because you have locked yourselves in the way and you're standing in the way of your freedom. You're standing in the way of your freedom with your excuses, with your complaining, with your whining, with your emotions. Nobody cares. Guys, if y'all remember who was on the call when my grandmother passed, I still showed up on a Tuesday mindset call. That broke my heart. I was boohoo crying in here in my room yesterday for hours because I was grieving. But I still showed up. Aaron called me for a 3-way call. I still showed up. You cannot allow what you're going through to beat you every single day. You got to continue to break the chains. And I'm going to tell you why. If you do not develop your mindset, if you do not detox and clear the oil that's inside your mind, right? Just like the fishes and the animals in the sea. If you do not clean the oil in your mind, you're going to drown and you're going to be the person to cause it because you are in the way. So I dare you, whether if you're focused on trading, whether you're focused on a harmonic scanner, whether you're focused on the referral, whether you're focused on the instinct technique, you need to pick up the phone. And what does that mean? You need to show up and you need to work away your pain. You need to work away your oppression. You need to work away whatever sunken place you're stuck in. You're not stuck in, whatever sunken place that you're in, you need to work through it. No, your success does not care how you feel. Your success does not care how you feel. That woke me up. I was like, man, I'm hurting every single day. I miss my grandma. I love her so much. Lord, please help me. When I heard Mel Robbins say to me, your success doesn't care how you feel, that did something to me. That did something to me. See, some of us are tired of being on our jobs. Some of us are just showing up to a place as an empty vessel, right? Some of us are just looking at our children. We can see our children's future because we're not doing what we need today for their future to manifest. Well, they see us giving up. They see us having excuses. They see us complaining. They see us never taking action. They see us always procrastinating. They see us never doing what we're supposed to do long term. They see us get excited. They see us start something and never finish. And so what happens? You pass down generational excuses. You pass down generational procrastination. You pass down generational complaining. You pass down generational poor mindsets. You pass that down because they emulate everything that you do. Now, if your kids can see it, imagine what your friends and family see. Imagine what your friends and family see. If God can be in your conversation every day, if God could be on your schedule every day, if God can witness all the progress that you say you're making, will he say, when he come back and tell us that he really sees something? So you got to suck it up. I know it's hard. I know it's hurt. I know, believe me. But you got to be bigger than your excuses, your complaining, your pain, I'm sorry. And a lot of times we can't help it because a lot of things have been conditioned in our minds, but you do have the opportunity now to say yes to a better future, to walk in your light, to walk into your destiny, to walk into everything that's designed for you. But the only way you're going to walk is if you move out the way and stop being in the way. So make the call to freedom, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick mindset call that we just did in the middle of there. All right. Now, real quick, for those you again who's all in whoever, well, it doesn't matter if you just want to share this information. This is the Bible, okay? Till you get it to where you need to go. I will do a training on this, and I will do a social media training too, and that's all you need. You know, we've complicated sharing this information. I don't know why people think like this is something so scary and intimidating. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I text 5 people on Sunday I haven't talked to in over 6 months. I say, hey, Lauren, how you been? How you doing? Listen, I didn't want to bother you real quick. You see what this says? I literally copied and pasted this message to 5 people, and they all wanted to watch the video. I sent the video out to 3 people. 2 of them haven't responded yet to the hey, how you doing message yet. But if you really want to go in, pick up the phone and call. It's a song for it, all right? Hey, Chelsea, I'm just reaching out to you real quick. If I told you there was a way that we can multiply our income by simply copying and pasting numbers, I'm gonna tell y'all, I slept on signals for a long time. I said, don't nobody need no signals. They need to come here and learn how to trade. That's handicapping everybody. I didn't do that when I got started. I went straight into the academy when I started. But guess what? Some people don't believe anything until they experience it. They don't believe it's real until they experience it. I walked in the house, my sister's like, oh my God, guys, I've been learning how to trade for 16 months. My sister just opened her live account for the first time. I joined in 2017, it's 2019. I walk in the house and she said, oh my God, B, look what's happening. I said, well, I know that happens. That's what I've been telling y'all for this whole time. She said, oh my God. She said, can you show me that thing? Like where you like something, that trail thing I'm always seeing at the end of your signals? I said, oh yeah, you swipe left and you do, oh my God. I said, so if it turns, she said, oh my God. She's like, man, I was thinking about going to get me an extra job. I was thinking about going to do some driving. I was like, no, just copy, paste, and profit and get your butt in that academy. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to you? Kiana, if there was a way I can multiply, if there's a way that we can multiply our money, if there was a way that I could show you to multiply your income by simply copying and pasting numbers from app to app, would you want to know what the app is, how it works, and the skill behind it? Adding another stream of income to everything you have going on. Yes or no? It's that simple. You can send a text message or you can give them a call. That's it. It's not a science. I don't care if you've already told people about trading. Nobody's out here copy pasting and profiting. Guys, I sent out 75 signals last month and missed 9. Get out here and change lives. It's really an epidemic. Taj, he said it. All right. What do? It's real quick. Send the video, 40/40 Club. After that, set an appointment. It's all here. I'm not going to go through this. It's all here. I created it for a 3rd grader to understand it. Oh, here's the code. Here's the social media training here. So I go over that Friday. Key points. Suspend emotions. Go for no. You want the willing. Allow the tool to work for you. The tool is a video. How to become a better network marketer. 4 types of learning knowledge. Read GoPro. Shout out to Fastavia. I shot that in the Success Partners group, and she started listening to it. GoPro. Think of Go Rich 10X rule. That's it, guys. And it's the same thing. Repeat. Okay. This is not for everybody to do it. I'm not here to tell y'all to do this. I'm just letting you know if you don't do it, there's just somebody in your network who will never know until they come across my Instagram page or Kiana's Facebook page, okay? Don't feel obligated to do that. I'm just letting you know what's possible for people, okay? Get in here, learn how to trade, get in here and show your why you were believing it so much and what you were capable of. Get these 6 figures, okay? Get these 6 figures and get the 7 and get the 8. Guys, we are just into this. Imagine your life 5-10 years from now. Oh my goodness. Imagine if you didn't do this for the next 5. Let me do that. For the next 5 to 10 years. Let's just do 5 years. What year are we, 19? So in the next 5 years, year 2024, what does your life look like? Trading doesn't exist. Our Markets Live doesn't exist. What does your life look like? What does your life look like today? And then what does your life look like when we're not consistent? Some people can't even go to the gym every day, and I'm one of them. Why? Because my sleep schedule is horrible. I don't know when I'm sleeping, and I don't know when I'm going to bed. I don't know when I'm waking up. So when I want to get up, I'm just ready to go. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. I'm letting y'all know that. So for the next 5 years of your life, what does your life look like when you're not doing none of this? Think about it. Your job, your children, your family, your body, your health, your mental state. You don't know about personal development. I didn't really engage as much in the personal development until I joined this company. Where would I be? I would still be working my 9 to 5, my 9 to 9. I ain't had no 9 to 5. My 9 to 9, tired, exhausted, missing life, missing the sun because I never saw it rise nor set. What does your life look like? So let me tell you this. With that being said, worst case scenario, you stick to the life that you have today that may possibly look like the same life 5 years from now. That will possibly look like the same life 5 years from now. I am so scared. I am scared as HE double hockey stick for my life today to even look like tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm scared for my mom to hear me keep saying what I'm about to do. I'm scared for my conversation in the next 30 days is me saying, Mom, I can't wait or I'm ready to do. I don't want that. I want her to be like, baby, when you going to do it? I'm tired of hearing that. I don't want 2021 for me to still be making 6 figures in trading. I don't want 2021 to be me still making $2,000 a month residual income. I don't want trading for me to still be at 40/40 chat, still be at 800 members. I don't want that. I don't want my tithes to still be only 4 figures. I don't want that. You got to continue to think big and dream bigger. So many people are trapped because they have trapped themselves. They want to blame the devil. They want to even blame God. But nobody has picked up the cotton picking mirror and looked at themselves and never taken responsibility for where they are and where they're going. Let me tell y'all something. See, there's a power in a calendar. There's power in a calendar. I go to sleep every day with this beside my face. I almost have paper cuts on my face because this is by my bed every day. You have to plan your success. What are you doing on April 5th? Well, we're doing the March Madness with Retire Rich. We're going to train and teach. Well, what are you doing May 13th? I'm going to be at the Super Saturday in Atlanta with the team. We have an Airbnb. We have our team shirts. David and Benitier, who makes $1 million a month, who's been doing this industry and this profession that we're doing right here on this call for only about 10 years, makes $1 million a month. I would give this 10 years to make even $100,000 a month. Okay, ain't nobody doing that. What are you doing? On May 10th, we're going to be in Houston, right? What does your tomorrow look like? Well, I have a consultation, aka sharing the plan at 12 p.m. Then I have an event at 1:30. Then I have a midnight call at 8:30, right? Guys, what does your tomorrow look like? What does your tomorrow look like? You don't know because you're not planning your success. And that's why you're so dissatisfied with where you are, because you've only been talking about it. You've maybe even written it down, but you have yet to show up to the consultation, to the call, right? How much ink is in your book? How many people have you spoken to? How many one-on-ones have you done? How many team calls have you got on, right? How many videos have you watched? How many calls have you heard from Christopher Derrick? How many books have you read? How many blown accounts have you done? How many blown demo accounts have you done? How many trading psychology videos have you watched? Right? You are in the way. And until you become 100% dissatisfied with where you are, until you become 100% dissatisfied with where you are tomorrow, I'm going to tell y'all something. If you don't make a decision today, it will never change tomorrow. Wow. If you don't make a decision today, if you don't take action today, it will never move tomorrow. Because all you're doing is copying and pasting the same mentality and the same inactivity to tomorrow. So stop copying and pasting, stop copying and pasting being complacent or inaction. Stop copying and pasting that. That's why you don't see no results. The day you stop copying and pasting inactivity and inaction is the day you'll see your future move. That's all I got. So that went all off of track. I wanted to do the mindset call and show you guys the team updates. If you got some value in these past 50 minutes or 45 to 35 after, please drop some ones in the chat box. Remember, team call Sundays, Tuesdays, trading training, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays with Latoya at 10 o'clock. Social media training twice a month. The recordings are on the Cotton Picking website. The IML Academy has the information, technical analysis. IML TV, basics and technical analysis is the 21 days of growth. Literally, just with a little bit more sauce on it. Okay? The 21 days of growth is everything that we know. How to develop your mentality, how to develop your personal development, how to sustain through trying times. See, and a lot of you guys know this. You're never prepared for what's going to happen because you haven't planned the future. So when something hits you in the head and you get caught off guard, if you were prepared, you never would have got caught off guard. The only thing that should catch you off guard is the loss of a loved one. And maybe your job laying you off. And even then, if you are focused on creating multiple streams of income outside of even this, then you won't ever be caught off guard. You won't ever be surprised. You won't ever say, dang, I'm tired of. Stop going around the world. Stop going on your day-to-day basis and say, I don't have it. I don't have it. You keep speaking that. I don't have it right now. I can't do that right now. I wish I could stop. I want y'all to just go in your vocabulary in your brain and take all that out. I don't have it right now. I don't know how to get it. Let me tell y'all something. And I probably done said it a million times. When I joined Our Markets Live, I didn't have no cotton picking money. When I joined Our Markets Live, guys, I just paid my gas bill and my power bill. And then I went back and took the money out the bank to get an overdraft on purpose. I didn't say I didn't have the money. I said, bump Georgia Power, bump Gas South. I'll go to my mama's house or something. That's not important to me right now because I'm 30, how much was I like? 29 years old, and I don't have no freaking money. And I've been working this for 10 plus years. Why don't I have any money? Because I wasn't brought up. No, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Because my mom, no, that's not an excuse. No. You've been 10 years in the game, B. Burrell. Why is it that you don't have any money? I've been with Our Markets Live since 2017. And my life has I've never had this much growth to happen in my life ever. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. See, I worked for 10 years, different jobs, same industry, same profession, but same outcome. No freaking money. But I take a leap of faith and learn a freaking skill set like my life depended on it, like my family lives depend on it. And I'm making more money than I ever have in my life. And not only that, I could care less about the money. People's lives are being changed. People's lives are being changed. I'm a part of a company that I love. I've never loved a company. I love working getting my paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm cool with my boss. I love him. That's about it. I've never loved a company. Guys, y'all don't get what we have here. I hope you understand what we have here. It is changing lives. It's absolutely insane. I know people's stories. People have come to me about them losing their houses, and people have come to me about them being on a job. We have personal people on our team who have been laid off of companies that they've been loyal to. We have people who families, Aaron has a gentleman whose dad is going through such a medical condition. I don't think y'all get this. What we have is so powerful, and it's changing lives. And if you stay in the way of your change, I'm just going to continue to pray for you every single day until something breaks inside of you to say that you've had enough. You've had enough. Some of you guys have shown up. You've been committed to your success, but you haven't been all in. You've been committed, but you haven't been all in. And once you go all in, and it may not be right now, it may be 3 months down the line, it may be another year before it actually triggers and takes off. Until you have your all in moment, you will stay where you are. Until you have your all in moment and say yes, you will create opportunities for other people. Until you have your all in moment, you may come in here and rock out trading and open up a nonprofit organization and teach inner city youth how to create income before they even touch middle school, before they even touch high school. Until you have an all-in moment, you will remain emotionally handicapped. Until you have an all-in moment, you will remain in debt. You will live paycheck to paycheck. You won't do what you said on the phone for your financial freedom until you go all in. I hope you have an all-in moment as soon as possible, because you get one chance at this life. One chance at this life. I was sitting in WNB. WNB is Wings and Burgers. I never look at TV. I'm so far from TV. I'm almost like, what's that? And Mari was on, and it wasn't Mari. What was it? It was some story. Oh, Dr. Phil. And they had the TV blasting, and I could tell that I had so much personal development in me, because the moment I heard TV and what was coming on, I got sick. I wanted to just leave, but I stayed because the food was so good. But what was on the TV, ladies and gentlemen, was a guy who killed his wife and kids and his pregnant wife because he was mad she was going to break up with him because she caught him cheating. And I said, wow. People wake up every day and look at this type of stuff all day. And I'm not saying we're supposed to stand up and, fight for the causes and things. But if you sit around, this is just one media outlet. This media outlet, you got Facebook, you got social media, you got everything. If you are pouring that amount of toxic waste, I was in that restaurant for 30 minutes and I felt sick. If you are pouring stuff in your brain like that all day, that's another reason why you haven't gone all in, because you got so much trash you can't see your way through. You got so much trash inside of you, inside your mind, that you can't see your way through. The success is laid right here on the floor. The path is clear. But what do you do every day? You like this phone rain trash inside of your brain every day. If you're not using this phone to get a bag, to look at the word, or listen to personal development, it's a waste of phone. If you're not speaking a prayer into somebody's life and calling, checking on them, it's a waste of phone. Don't use it if you ain't doing it. And if you ain't laughing at something funny, that's about it. Right? Guys, protect your energy, protect where you're going, go all in. All right? I love you guys. That's what we have tonight. I would drop the password to the videos on the generational website, in the Telegram group. Please, please, please. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it here for those who showed up on the call. Here it is. That's the videos for that's the password for the videos. I hope you guys, I'm glad to be associated with 19 six-figure traders on this call on tonight. And I just pray that you guys get everything you desire. And that's all I want to do. I want to help you get everything you desire. All right. I love you all. What's tonight? Tuesday. We just did the call. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be, we'll start the training on Sunday. Okay. Sunday officially starts the whole new schedule, the whole new regimen. And remember, for the Success Partners Group, guys, you're going to see everybody come out. There's going to be 0 people in that chat. So we're all only going to be in Generational Wealth or Retire Rich if you're in that group chat. And then individually, I'm going to be adding people to Success Partners because I want to see who's all in. All right, that's all it's about. I love you guys. Have a blessed night. Get your freedom. Go all in. Take care.